worries, Beaver. Catch you shortly. Good evening, everybody. Welcome into another extra stream. Yes, extra stream. And yes, it's more of Deus Ex because I like playing it. There you go, there's your reason. We're in what, part 13, chapter 13? So last time we were back in China. Because we have to get to there, don't we? Ooh. We could go this way. Evening, Corn. I hope so. I didn't go in to see her. And the big reason being that, well, two, something inside me was saying, no, don't do it. And two, it only allowed two people in at a certain time. And there was two people with the expert, you know, with our care team, so. The main one and the trainee bit with them. But, yeah. I hope she behaved just as much as I expected. Welcome back, Beaver. How you doing? But I'm proud of myself today because I walked a lot of it. I walked from the house to the train station to the hospital, hospital back to the train station. Which is something 5 years ago, we're up to recently, I couldn't do, but I needed a relator for it.
So I imagine VersaLife's got to have an opinion on things.
But the relator helped.
They'll give up all that money they get on neuropozyne sales? Nuh-uh.
They can't have that much influence, not for who you and decide to have restrictions.
And now I'm buggered. Oh no. Yeah, I have a feeling the decision I made to go and get my orgs sorted puts me under control.
Mr. Jensen, Hugh Darrow here. Please forgive this intrusion, but David assured me of your cooperation and discretion. I find myself in need of some assistance.
I'm listening.
A contact of mine, Meng Yao, is in Hengsha, waiting to fill you in. I'll upload her coordinates now.
She's wanting to fill me in, eh? Wow. Let's first of all see these ones. I noticed there was a big difference between mine and Jay's. You've nearly finished. Nice. Okay. Okay, no longer secure. Okay. There's a massive difference. The thing, you know, I never got the chance to, you know, speak to him and talk him out of it. And probably though because I missed the speech. Alright, so I have to go up. Good job, there's a handy ladder here, isn't there? That's what makes this great, because now we see something that about. Well, I already smacked through that wall. Smacked through this wall. This is true.
Let's hope it's as good as they say. Mr. Jensen, right? Thank you for your time. I am Meng Yao, an associate of Mr. Darrow's. I'm in charge of one of his divisions here in Hengsha. You come highly recommended.
Really?
Your boss described you as a most precious asset. Apparently, you are very efficient and always get the job done. We could definitely use a man like you for this operation.
I'll be
Let's hope his confidence is well
looking
placed
forward to
then.
that then.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Mr. Darrow doesn't trust just anyone. We need you to help us stop a group of terrorists who are threatening the Panchaea project. It is not an easy task. Are you sure you are up to it?
Okay, I'll help out.
Excellent. Here's the situation. It has come to our attention that these terrorists possess highly classified proprietary information about Panchaea.
Really?
We've been able to convince them to sell it to one of our agents, a man named Lo Fei. The meeting is supposed to take place near the Alice Garden pods in the Daigong district.
Oh, great.
And you want me to crash this meeting?
Actually, there will not be a meeting. We are sending you alone to ensure Mr. Fei's safety. The terrorists will not be expecting that, and will have the information with them on a data chip. You have to neutralize all of the sellers and retrieve the chip so you can bring it to me.
I don't get it. If Faye set up the meeting, why risk sending me in his stead? Why doesn't he or even some of your other agents drop in on the sellers and take the chip?
Because Mr. Darrow wants an
Yeah,
absolute
exactly.
guarantee that there will be no casualties. We will not play by their rules. We want them arrested and questioned, then properly prosecuted and sentenced. This will require stealth and efficiency.
Well, we're
That's
fucked
why
now,
a
aren't
man
we?
with your particular skills will be indispensable.
Anything else I need to know?
The sellers are expecting Mr. Fei and Mr. Fei alone. If they spot you, they will shoot on sight. Need I point out this might make your job a lot harder?
Yeah,
Story
good
of my
luck.
life.
Well... you fucked him up now, haven't you? I have a feeling this is going to be reloaded somewhat. Yeah, well, bollocks. I mean, if they were all in a certain area, I could do that from a certain height and just stun them all. I mean, that would be good, right? Now where have we got to go for this? Just remember to use a stun gun, not a rifle. I mean, there is a little problem with that. A little bit of a problem. So what are we doing? We have to go through here, won't we? I believe it's through here. We'll soon see. I was right. Right, what do we have on me? Stealth-wise. A heavy rifle, combat rifle, a revolver, a pistol. Oh dear. I mean, I have a concussion grenade. Shit. Oh, it is down. It says down there, so we do have to go in the sewers then. I mean, it's one hell of a way to start, isn't it? Oh, look, there's a wall here. There was a wall. I have stun gun darts. I don't have a stun gun. Can I just throw them? Oh, Paraxis. Now, what do we have here that we can use to be a bit more, I don't know, stealthy-like? I need one more. Well, this is not good, is it? Getting lost in the sewers. Though I guess it's increasing the suspense and the anticipation. Uh-huh. Indeed. I could have almost went full Eddie Hitler there, going, aha, 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 aha. I don't want to get into the hive. You are here. Oh, I do have to go up A level though, so maybe going to the hive's a good idea. Can't go in the hive anyway, so that was a bit of a bollocks idea, really, wasn't it? We're gonna travel yonder. See, if only there was a ladder up there. Yeah, we live here now. Well, I was complaining the other day about not having, you know, sewers.
Don't get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. If we detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in signals, we have to shut you down. The World Order and their team of expert hackers could be my techie Steve in a sweaty, clammy claustrophobic
Where am I?
fan, tossing digipads out in the trash left and right in order to bring you this show via satellite. But I'm good with it.
Where am I?
I'm good with it because I understand the reality of living in a slave state. You can bet they'll keep trying to shut us down, but I won't stop, followers. I will not stop until there is a full-scale revolt in progress. You hear what I'm saying, people?
You want best in the city? You come to right place. Look on computer and see for yourself.
Aha! I would love to buy a stun gun. I think so. So we've got concussion grenades, we've got EMP grenades, fragmentation. And we'll sell the pistol because we don't really want that because we've got the revolver.
You make me poor. Deal with you no fun.
Get your panties in a bunch if you get hung up on. We detect even the slightest suspicious fluctuation in things.
Maybe going out on the roof this way will help. It's getting us closer. I mean, if I somehow make this mission, I...
Have you heard about the recall issue by the World Health Organization?
No worries.
Anyone with augmentation is asked to report to a limb clinic.
Get him!
The idea was sound. However, getting them in the right... We did have two of them. There's one there, one there. He's moving.
This has nothing to do with you. Keep moving.
Says 6, 7. No, 6. I will count. Can you not move forward by just a foot? Yeah, where's a vent when I need one? Yeah. And ball shots. I'm going to try something in a second. I'm going to save it there. I don't know, that's a bit naughty. These guys are showing up as green. Fair enough. I just wanted to check. Just wanted to make sure. Because if I'm taking out people that are allies, it's like shit. Now, I'm going to need to try and throw something like a bin. What? They were showing as green. Yeah, exactly. I'd like to say thank you very much for putting your faith in me. For, you know, taking them out in a fairly quick fashion.
Hey, I know you. You're the one Bell Tower is looking for.
Yeah.
I seen your picture.
You got the wrong guy.
What's it worth to you for me to think so? Be a simple thing for me to yell out. Maybe a few credits keep my mouth shut, huh?
See, I don't want to intimidate someone, but... Fuck it.
How about I find some other way to keep it shut? Permanently.
That won't be necessary. I see now that you're much taller than the man they're looking for.
I thought you might see things that way. Now move it.
Do that shit again, and I'll punt you into the universe. Now I'm gonna have to see about. Yeah, you got a tiny head. Yes. Okay, we're gonna have to go around that way then. Tiny head and small hands. Smells of cabbage.
You shouldn't be here. Get moving. Shit. Where did he go?
Okay, how the fuck am I getting through here then? Oh, I know how.
Rumor has it that Hugh Dad.
Ooh, now we have two. And what was that for, wasn't it? It was take down multiples. We could use that. Quite stealthy. What's going on? Because you were told to be, yeah, true. Now listen, you. Okay.
You must get that chip back, Mr. Jensen.
I got the chip. The cellars are out cold.
Excellent work. Seems Mr. Darrow was right to trust you. We will send people to take care of the terrorists. Could I see the chip?
How about you tell me what's on it first?
Blackmail, Mr. Jensen? Don't waste your time. I won't tell you anything.
I'm just curious.
Besides, there are stones better left unturned. Might as well just give me the chip and leave it at that.
All right, take it.
Trust me, it's better like this anyway. You've done a great job. I thank you on Mr. Darrow's behalf. Even though this was a favor for Mr. Darrow, he believes you should be duly rewarded. Here is a payment in credits. I'm sure Mr. Darrow will wish to congratulate you himself. Expect to hear from him soon.
I will. Ooh. I got an achievement for doing that in a less than hostile way. Go me.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what this was all about.
You never know, Mr. Jensen. One day, you just might.
Okay. Yeah, I had to get down here silently.
We've got to have money.
Thank you for the bits.
Hold it.
Oh, now you see, I thought, right? I thought that was a event so I could go through it, but no, it turns out to be a fucking door, doesn't it? Bastards. Oh well, main mission.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service
There's
today.
a vent there.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what this was all about.
You never know, Mr. Jensen. One day, you just might.
Run, Adam. Fucking run. If you'd have ran and did a sprint, you could have jumped that and made the bloody roof. But no, I don't want to run, says Adam. Fine, says Lard. Let's do it this way.
It seems David has a flair for choosing his people, Mr. Jensen. You have done me a great service today.
Glad I could help. I just wish I knew what this was all about.
You never know, Mr. Jensen. One day, you just might.
Goddamn Adam. I mean, there was no point starting a firefight there. Right, so we're almost there. It's like 14. Where are you? Okay, no door. Are you joking? I've got to go through there, haven't I? Maybe. Tell you what, John McClane never had this fucking problem. Could do with an extra battery. Yeah, you think you would have, wouldn't you? Right, so I've got to get over there then. Bollocks, I'm going to have to go around that way then, aren't I? Because this way is no bloody good. Yeah, this way exits the thing. Big in August. So, turn around. Oh, there's guys there. Let's go back through the door.
There's more of this to come, followers, so stay logged in. And if you're just joining,
Okay. all I will say is thank fuck I had that. The double. This guy there. Is his back turned to us? No. No, it's not. Well, shit. We're gonna have to do it this way. But that's okay, we can play with this.
Access denied.
What the fuck means? I know we're moving further and further away, but... Shit, yeah. Fuck. There's not any other way around here. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't cut her up for parts. Which sounds awful, but you know. You know I'm right on that, sadly. Well, no, she was still in one piece as she touched down, wasn't it? Oh no, because the helicopter went bang, didn't it? Again, just want to try something.
This time, patients attempting to access the 2nd Avenue
The body's hit the floor, yes.
That's far enough, Guaylo.
Well, shit. Hello.
Tongue.
Hello, Tom.
You disappoint me, Jensen. I thought we were friends. Then my hacker goes missing. You break into my place of business, and you don't even have the manners to knock when you enter our room. A lot of bell tower heavies looking for you. Any reason I don't just turn you over?
Yeah. Vasily Sevchenko.
Never touch the stuff.
You're wearing his arm. GPL device inside it. Let me straight to you.
Scavenged tech. Get you every time. Wrong woman, don't do that here. Sorry to say, the man I got this from wasn't in a position to complain. Bell Tower gave us his corpse a few weeks ago.
Bell Tower? Not Tai Young?
Tai Young's not the one grabbing people off my streets and giving me choice args, so I closed my eyes.
Sevchenko had 4 other scientists with him.
I'm not wearing any of them. So maybe they're still alive, and maybe I help you out with this.
Go on.
I've got a pretty good idea where Bell Tower's been dragging people. Problem is, bastard's got my son. And he gets a bullet if I step out of line. See where I'm going with this?
Where's he being held?
One of my harvester boys will tell you all about it. Meet him in the sewers near the Alice Garden pods. Then, when you free my boy, come back and we talk some more.
I can hardly wait.
Really good idea that I, didn't bother taking taking him out. Oh, hello. Don't mind me. I mean, that laser rifle's nice, isn't it? I don't think I'll have enough room though for it. Bollocks to it then. Well, now I should be able to walk out here and these guys should be friendly. So I just need the ammo to going into the place, the bell tower. The one still standing here. I'll wake them up. Holy shit, TB.
See, one thing people can't explain is why the antibiotics aren't working like they used to. So the disease is stronger, the antibiotics are weaker.
Access granted.
This is where the Illuminati killing machine does their best work, with plagues. Let's just hope that this is just a wave and not a prelude to the depopulation plan shifting into full gear.
Oh, I don't have enough. This is watching J-Dub done this. Come on. Thank you.
Access denied.
Wait a minute. Because I don't want to do that again. Better. I'll just, you know. Again, don't mind me, need your weaponry.
How can medicinal technology and knowledge make huge leaps, but the diseases these technologies are supposed to be fighting are getting worse? How does that make any sense?
Hack this one. Hack this one was easy.
See, the one thing people can't explain is why the antibiotics aren't working like they used to. So, the disease is stronger, but the antibiotics are weaker. Something's wrong. This is where the Illuminati killing machine does their best work.
Access granted.
This is just a wave and not a prelude to the depopulation plan shifting into full gear.
We'll leave that to later. Okay, let's head out then. Well, lads. Well, lads, you've woken up now. Yeah. You're right there. Good.
This time, patients attempting to access.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, there's plenty there. I don't need sniper rifle ammo. Why have I got sniper rifle ammo? Well, let's drop these. Let's drop these. Shotgun cartridges, there we go. Right. Get a few of these now then. And this place looks amazing.
Access granted.
Lovely. So find, okay, yeah, and yeah, Right, now where was I going? We were going to the sewers, weren't we? This is not the sewers. Sure, no, I'm chuffing lost again. Excuse me, mate, excuse me, do you know where the sewers are? Do you know where sewers are, please? I don't know where we are. Oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, if this comes back round again. It is, yeah, it is. Let's run around a fucking circle. Fuck it, I'll go up this way. Fuck, we lost. And that was the end of the street. So where did you get to last? Well, last time we got stuck and lost in a multi-story car park. Yeah, circle time. It's okay, we sorted it, we're fine. We're all good. A bit dizzy, but we're fine, yes. But at least walking around, we're not hearing the alarm go off every 5 seconds. I mean, that's got to be something, right? Oh look, we're back here again. So I remember this place is where I was doing all the stealthy, weren't it? Now, it did say deal with them, didn't it? Now, again, that was showing green.
They send you?
If you're talking about your former buddies at Bell Tower, the answer is no.
Wait a minute. You're Jensen, right? I heard that some of my former buddies have been looking for you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
An evildoer listens to wicked lips, and a liar gives heed to a mischievous tongue.
You've dropped the merc gig to become a man of the cloth?
Hardly. I just have an interest in theology, and I love quoting the book. Everything in it is so evocative. Now, tell me, are you here to stop me?
Not exactly.
Not exactly. I'm here on behalf of someone who wants you to understand reason.
Let me guess. Dr. Wing, right? He's a good man, and I know he's only trying to do what he thinks is right. But he doesn't quite grasp the whole picture here.
Then why don't you enlighten me? Start by explaining why you went rogue.
When an average man decides he no longer shares his employer's views and opts to leave, we say he's handing in his resignation. When men like us do the same, it's called going rogue. You can't quit a job like ours, Jensen. You know that.
Yeah, okay, I can relate. But you still haven't answered my question. And what do you mean when you say you no longer share your employer's view?
Back in the US, when I first got into the Army, I did it because I wanted to serve my country. I believed in its values. I believed in its government. Back then, I believed that by serving my government, I was serving the people it was supposed to protect.
Nice sentiment. But you don't work for the US anymore, you work for Bell Tower.
Times change, Jensen. You know the story. Capitalism's final encroachment on one of the most lucrative industries in the history of mankind. War got privatized. The US military offloaded its special operations to PMCs like Blue Water Global and Bell Tower. I believed that as long as they were working for the government, they were serving the same cause. So when they offered me the chance to work on major operations at twice the pay grade, I made my jump.
Why don't we just skip to when things went sour?
Bell Tower outfitted us with top-notch augmentations. The kind of stuff civilians never hear about. Gave us a massive edge over the enemy. Later, seeing as my unit was one of the most successful ones, they selected us for a special program.
Well, they fucked you over.
Top secret. Experimental tech. Told us we would get to work on critical black ops for the US government. But there was a price to pay.
Go on.
We had to be implanted with a neural hub that manipulates memory centers in the brain. Basically controlling what you can and cannot remember.
And you agreed to this?
Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. The augmentation was supposed to keep us safe, make sure we'd never remember details if we fell behind enemy lines. That was the main function. The second one, the one they didn't tell us about, was to lower our inhibitions. Make us more receptive to orders we'd likely disobey. Bell Tower turned us into the perfect mercs.
If you were so perfect, and the hub made you so perfect, how did it fail? How come they didn't outfit the whole agency?
I told you the tech was experimental. After a couple of ops, I started experiencing memory shifts, remembering bits and fragments of past operations. Slowly, I realized some of these operations couldn't logically have been orchestrated by the government. I was asked to do highly questionable things, even by professional standards.
Aren't we all?
Not like this, Jensen. Our services have been sold to corrupt officials in the American and Chinese governments. A combination of lies and use of the neural aug made sure we complied. We were working for a shadow government. Individuals corrupted by a quest for personal power.
So how'd you get out of it?
I confronted the project director. He quoted Apocalypse Now. You have to have men who are moral, and at the same time who are able to utilize their primordial instincts to kill without feeling. I forced him to disconnect the hub, for me and my squad mates here. And then I killed him. I went through his files and contacts. I know who these corrupt men are now. They've turned us into killing machines, and now they'll get to experience their experiment firsthand.
Yeah. Do what you have to do, I won't get in your way.
Dr. Wing said our situations would resonate. I don't think he realized it might go both ways. Some men deserve the justice we bring on them. Do what you have to do, Zelazny. I won't get in your way.
I appreciate that, Jensen. I didn't want you to die for a cause that isn't yours. These men I killed, and these men I'm going to kill. They have names, families, they're people. Their deaths shouldn't be erased from my memory by some electronic software. They should haunt me, taunt me, until I finally meet our Lord and pay for my sins. But the men behind this, they deserve to die. And I think there's poetry in the fact that they engineered their own demise.
I think that's only fair. They caused killing machines that were just a bit... Honestly, I think it did the right thing there.
Hey, Jensen. Zelazny here.
Zelazny? How'd you get this frequency?
You're no stranger to top-secret augmentations, Jensen. You figure it out. In the meantime, just want to let you know I've contacted some of my old pals at Bell Tower. Got them to reassign a couple of local patrols. You should have a few less problems to deal with for a while.
Thanks.
Hey.
Don't mention it.
Hey, there's the karma coming through for us.
A device which transmits neural impulses directly to
让我们进去。怎么回事？没错。
I feel good about that, you know?
So? You have found Zelazny? I cannot stress enough the importance of this task, Mr. Jensen.
I found him.
Really, Mr. Jensen? You have been able to make him understand reason? Will he turn himself in?
Now, me would tell him. However, this fucker, right, this fucker deserves this.
They were already gone when I got there. I looked around a bit, but I couldn't find them.
This is most unfortunate, Mr. Jensen. I'm afraid they will cause further chaos and dissension. I hope they are stopped before this happens. Here is a praxis kit. It's all I have.
Nice. I don't think that guy deserved to know, to be fair. Lovely. You whisper in his ear, get fucked. He didn't deserve to know. Because I'm playing as Jensen and not playing as me.
哎，怎么回事嘛？为什么我们还在这里没有动呢？天哪，没错，我瞧瞧错。
Alright, Mr. Bell Tower, I'm leaving.
今夜良香，只要一碗。
And plus I got what I wanted out of that, so you know. To me that's justice going to be served. Now I wonder if a certain Mr. Dub did it the same way.
You one of Tong's boys?
No. I just like hanging out in the sewers because they smell better than what I eat for breakfast. Any other stupid questions?
Not yet. But if I come up with one, I'll be sure to ask. Where's the kid?
We thought he was in the upper city, holed up nice and tight inside the bell tower compound. But as it turned out, the fox got nervous. Didn't like the look of Tong's flex stick, so they moved his son someplace safer.
What could be safer than inside bell tower headquarters?
You're about to find out, migrant. They're holding him just around that corner in the basement of an old noodle factory. Won't be easy getting him out either, because the men guarding him aren't your typical bell tower police. These are warriors, specially trained, heavily augmented.
I have a feeling I may have met them before. If that's the case, you got an escape plan?
You are the escape plan, my friend. Didn't Tong tell you? If Bell Tower finds out anyone else is involved, things are going to get very ugly in Lower Hengsha.
So Tong's willing to risk his kid's life on one man's abilities?
Not necessarily.
Whoops.
When you get to Tong's son, give him this. He'll know what to do with it. Now get going. Wouldn't want you to miss your next ride.
Alright, matey flip. I can't remember what he did, but it wasn't that. So I did something morally just. No.
Someone hiding over there?
Oh, shit! Fuck me. I can hear Eddie and Richie now going, that was almost very fucking stupid. Fair enough.
Access granted.
Yeah, you should have moved. Well, that's where the kid is.
You Tom's kid.
So my mother keeps telling me. But you are neither bell tower nor Chinese. Am I to assume my honored father is covering his back by sending you in to spring me instead of his harvesters?
Wise assumption. Let's get out of here.
I don't think so. Last time I checked, Bell Tower had a lot of firepower out there. You may have been able to slip past them with ease, but I'm thinking it's safer in here. No offense, American.
None taken. I wasn't crazy about the odds myself, but when I questioned it, I was told to give you this.
Well, well. Way to go, Father. This changes everything. Assuming they reassembled it correctly. You ready to go?
Tell me something first. How the hell was Bell Tower able to nab you?
Whatever do you mean?
Come on, kid. I may not be 100% up on the triads, but I'm betting your dad's not far from becoming a dragon head. I find it highly unlikely that the local authorities could just waltz in and take off with his son.
Under normal circumstances, you would be right. But in this case, I'm the one who waltzed over to them.
You volunteered to be kidnapped? Why?
Let's just say, my father and I do not share the same love of augmentations. I find them dangerous and not something our family should be putting so much trust in. But father expects me to... how do you say it? Follow in his footprints? So a change of scenery is required.
I'm not following you.
Tong Si-hung would never willingly allow his only son to leave his side. I needed a way to convince him that I had to leave Hengsha immediately.
So you orchestrated the kidnapping. You're playing with fire, kid. By pitting the triads against Bell Tower, you've put the entire population of Lower Hengsha at risk.
That may be true. But you are here to rescue me, aren't you? So my plan seems to be working this far.
Right. And sometimes the more power you think you have, the more quickly it slips from your grasp.
I will try to remember that, American. Are you ready to go now?
I'd feel a lot more confident about things if I knew what the device was and exactly what you intend to do with it.
You mean they didn't tell you? Not surprising, I suppose, given how much Father enjoys his little secrets. I assume you've noticed how his harvesters like to repurpose existing technology?
If you mean steal it from other people and sell it to new customers, then yeah, I noticed.
Not necessarily a practice I approve of, but not everything gets resold. Sometimes it is taken apart and reassembled into something more useful.
Wasn't
a handheld version, for instance, that doesn't need to be implanted in the human body to work.
You're still not telling me what that thing is.
Easier if I just show you. So, shall we leave?
Yeah, but stick close. Your father and I have some unfinished business to take care of, and it all goes to shit if I don't get you back to him in one piece.
Don't worry about that. I'll make sure Father sticks to his promise. Maybe even get him to throw in a little extra. But as grateful as I am for your assistance, from here on in, it's every man for himself. See you later.
So now this is returned back to him, isn't it? Yeah, meat tongue and hive aside out, right, okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain how that went. I mean, to me that almost went too well. Apart from shitting myself, you know. How I got away with that, I don't know. Yeah. It's one of those moments. Matey, don't mind me. I went this way, I believe. No, that's the limb clinic. I didn't want to go that way because I'll be hearing that bloody soldier come after me, wouldn't I?
That is far enough. Get back.
I'm not
Where are you? Get moving.
So bloody insecure, these soldiers, aren't they? That's far enough. Don't know why I turned into Yorkshire Trader there, but yeah. So that's far enough. You get back, you bugger. I don't think so far tonight I've actually fired a gun. I almost forgot they were. I was on their side. Alright, lads. Oh yeah, to save us getting lost, we'll go down this way. Yeah, go find the holes in the wall.
You have talent, Jensen. You ever need a job, you tell me. I'll hook you up.
I take it the kid made it back in one piece?
He says I owe you a weapon. I always repay my debts. With interest.
I'll settle for you telling me what you know.
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They think nobody notices, but I keep an eye. Every couple of days, one of them loads up in the middle of the night and sails out.
Heading where?
A wise man doesn't ask. I just know the Heizen Su pulls out tonight. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
That's a whole lot of maybe, Tong.
True. But maybe you lucky more times than I can count.
Bell Tower runs tight security. How do you expect me to get on their ship?
One of my boys will leave a package inside a locker for you in an equipment shed. You find it, we talk, and I tell you what to do next.
I'll be waiting with bated breath, I'm sure.
Yep. Let's go find it then. It's down here, isn't it? I think I should have found the holes.
Regardless, several violent
Curving or exploding bullets? Where's this stuff? I hear you cry. Oh, wow.
So Jesse was puking his guts out this morning. Really? What's up with him? There's some sort of gas leak in the lower level near the equipment shed. Is somebody gonna seal it up or what? This sounds like someone running. If anyone's here, come out now.
Okay. Let's try to do this. So it may go to about 11:30. This.
Access granted.
Okay. But you know, it's an extra stream, isn't it?
Access granted.
Lovely. Now those robots should be under my command. And of course, why go in that way? Is this the building? No, the building's over there. la 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 la.
Tech corporations have announced plans to collaborate on a project called Heaven, which is basically a space station resort paradise that will be floating in our orbit. A paradise that...
Access granted.
You sure could teach my boys some tricks, Jensen.
Tong? How did you get this frequency?
Ancient Chinese secret. Now listen. You're
Good
going
evening,
to plant
Asa.
that package in Administrator Wang's office.
Not bad.
Put it on the
Could be
bastard's
better, could be
desk and
worse.
trigger it. Sound good?
Sounds like I'm doing you a favor. How does it help me?
The explosion should distract the guards. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. But you only got one shot. No turning back once you trigger that thing, you get me?
I got you. Only set it if I'm ready to go.
This isn't a game!
I think it is a game, actually.
I'll drop you if I have to.
Right, we got some more tracks, haven't we? So, what we're gonna do? We could do more of this. How is that camera still on there? Very much up and down recently. Yeah, I can understand that, dude. Try and get in here somehow. Oh, there's a door. I mean, I could go on the roof. I'll try hacking through here.
Access denied.
Let's go on the roof. Sure, there's bound to be a way in here. Oh, like, yes, there is. Let's save it here. Just in case there's any naughty people in here. There's glass there, I can't get in. Surely. I mean, do I try and shoot? I mean, that'd be the first time tonight, but... Or just vent it. If you want to wake him up, you got to come get him. Oh, you fuck. This would be a very good place to start on Thursday. So we have to get over there. Might as well. I mean, wouldn't it be really different if I didn't fire a gun once in a stream of this? Be like, hang on, this is not you, lad. What's going on? Wait for my batteries to recharge. probably. I think you're going to have to get in that window there and go up. Yeah. That would be a very, very, very good idea. Do I really want to close the door while he's walking that way? Not really. Okay, hack.
Access granted.
And also, I want to be a bit more multi-versatile, you know. Why did it give me an option to come up here if I can't get actually, you know, in?
Better keep my eyes open.
bollocks.
Access granted.
Whew. Something over here, though. Curiosity has hopefully not killed me here, but you never know.
Access granted.
Access granted. Updated grey hair. Ooh. Stop worm, nice, very nice. Credit chip. I think I've also made mucho progress tonight.
Access granted.
Probably more progress than I thought. But I love it. I love it. I do love it.
Access granted.
Access granted. Okay, yeah, and yeah. We're ready.
Shit!
Tracer Tom, you burk. You little wazzock.
We've got to have money.
Thank you very much, yes sir, I will indeed. But I think when I get on this pod on the way, it'll be a good place to stop.
So that distraction wasn't just for me, was it, Tom? Richard, I'm going off the grid for a while. Not sure how long.
Why? What are you up to, Jensen?
Following a lead.
And where exactly is this lead taking you?
You there! Get that cargo, clear the fire! We're pulling out now! Load and secure those pods!
Answer me, Jensen. Where are you going?
Hell if I know, Pritchard. Hell if I know.
And that would be a good place to call it. When we get past this, if there's no... There is some FMV still, so...
Megan.
Is this a bad dream?
No Megan here, I'm afraid. Though I admit I'm curious who she might be. Who are you? And what are you doing on my ship?
Bell Tower keeps 2 ships in port. They're going to plant that package in Administrator Wang's office. Then you hop in a cargo pod and off you go. And where she make port, I bet you find your scientists.
You're the cruise director? Because I've got a complaint.
You think you're funny, do you? Well, let's see how funny you feel after Lieutenant Keitner gets through with you. Lieutenant?
It's useless to resist. This chair has a built-in EMP field generator. Your augs are nothing but dead metal right now.
Is that so?
No doubt they will have reset to Factory 0. You need a limb clinic.
You can't have it both ways, you know. You can't play the good cop when you've been playing the bad cop.
You think you're clever, don't you? But this ship is heading to a bell tower naval base. A military facility for the confinement and interrogation of unprivileged
This is the DLC.
And when we get there, we're going to take you apart.
You'll have to get me there first.
You're outnumbered and outgunned. I don't think it'll be a problem. Still, when they found you in that cargo container, you did manage to take out a number of highly trained men. Tell me something, Hotshot. Do you enjoy taking people's lives?
Not if I'm given the choice.
Oh, but you had a choice when you decided to blow up our port.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Like hell you don't. We may not know who you are, yet, but Burke's running your profile as we speak. High-grade combat spec augmentations, built to be somewhat unnoticeable so you blend in with the civs. Someone spent an awful lot of money creating you.
Lucky me.
So I guess the real question is, are you a terrorist? Or some kind of corporate thief?
Would you be happier if I told you that I'm neither?
You have absolutely no idea of the shit you're in, do you? Rifleman Bank Station is a black site. It's off the grid. No one will come and rescue you. No one even knows where it is. You'll be dropped into a deep, dark hole and never see the light of day again. Stew on that for a while, tough guy. Commander Burke and I are returning to the base. Keep a close eye on him. You've secured his gear?
Yes, sir. Locked in one of the rooms upstairs, sir.
Good. Then you have your orders.
Pritchard. Are you there? Pritchard? Damn it.
Oh. Okay. This is where we will call it. We will find our equipment next time. Which should, in theory, be Thursday afternoon. In theory. Because everything works in theory. Anyway, that's been a good night, isn't it? That's been a very good night. We did a load of stuff. We made progress. We did lots of good things. So, I should be back tomorrow during the afternoon, normal time, for some more of Enter the Gungeon to see whether we can finally get dungeon free. Because so far, it's been our bane, isn't it? I know. I hardly killed anyone. I knocked a lot of people out. And, you know, the turrets did it, but I didn't. It wasn't me. But yes. I'll see you tomorrow. You have yourselves a good night. I'm going to head off now. Take care. And see you later. Bye-bye.